Did you know that the rock song that we're learning today has been voted the #1 song of the entire decade of the 2000s by a major poll? It is also the only song ever to have won a Grammy Award for Record of the Year and an MTV Video Music Award for Video of the Year. And lastly, it is from the album American Idiot, released in 2004, which is considered one of the greatest albums of all time and one of the most important albums of the 21st century. Hey guys, welcome back to the Western Vocal channel of Sif Young Artist, where we nurture the artist in you. I'm Aniruddha, and today we're learning the song Boulevard of Broken Dreams by the band Green Day. Though this song was released more than 20 years ago, it is still as popular as ever, especially with many singers and guitarists wanting to learn it. The song has mainly two sections, which is the verse and the chorus, but also two smaller, less important sections, which we'll also talk about, that is the pre-chorus and the post-chorus. One last thing before we dive right into the lesson is that the singer has a nasal texture, like we've seen in a few songs before. So if you're trying to sing like him and you're feeling a bit of vibrations in your nose or your face, don't worry, it's a completely healthy way to sing. In fact, it's better to push your air upwards and have that more of a nasal sound rather than straining your throat. Right? So now, without further ado, let's dive right into the session. So first, let's take a look at the verse section of the song. The verse has an A-B structure, which means lines 1 and 3 follow a similar pattern and lines 2 and 4 follow a similar pattern. It also has simple conjunct melodies moving in steps. And one point to note here, which is very important according to me, is that the singer is singing in a very laid-back way. It almost seems like he's too tired and doesn't care about anything anymore, because the song's lyric have a specific meaning. So keep this in mind when you're trying to emulate it. Now let's hear it. I walk a lonely road. So we have a small jump. Lonely. Repeat after me. Lonely road. The next line, there's a variation. The only one that I have ever known. The only one that I have ever known. The next two lines follow the same pattern. Don't know where it goes. So there's a jump at the it. But it's home to me and I walk alone. Then we have the same pattern repeating 4 more times with the next 4 lines. I walk this empty street on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, where the city sleeps, and I'm the only one and I walk alone. So a couple of important points to note in the verse section is the words have and home are sung without a stress on the h consonant. He sings it as av and om. So this is a very common thing done by British singers, but it's very unique here because the singer here is American. But it works because he's trying to sing in a laid-back way, so the delivery of those words works exactly fine. And the other thing to note is that the verse starts after beat 1. I walk a lonely road, right? Lines 2 and 4 land exactly on beat 1. The only one that I have ever known. And line 3 is don't know where it goes, again after beat 1, and line 4 on beat 1 again. But it's home to me and I walk alone. So now that's clear, let's hear it with the music. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, when the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. Now let's take a look at the pre-chorus of the song. As I mentioned before, it is not a main section. It just acts as a build-up between the verse to the chorus. It has only 2 lines. It sounds this way. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk So here, if you see, he doesn't complete the word alone in the end. It ends with I walk alone, I walk So where does the vocal land in the pre-chorus after the verse is ending? I walk alone, I walk alone. So it is after beat 1. I walk alone, I walk alone. And the last line is I walk alone, I walk Now that's clear, let's sing along with the music. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk Now moving on to the main section, that is the chorus of the song. The chorus is sung in a more powerful, aggressive way compared to the verse and the pre. And in the chorus, the structure is A, B. That is, the first 3 lines have a similar melody, and the fourth one, there's a variation. And it's mainly made up of some conjunct melodies moving in steps. So let's hear it now. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. So all the 3 lines had a very similar melody. Let's do it slowly now. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. So in the second line, again, the word heart doesn't have an emphasis on the H consonant. He sings it like art. The third line, sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. So in all these 3 lines, the beginning has the high note and then we go down. Now in the fourth line, there's a bit of variation. Till then I walk alone. So here there is a jump in walk alone. The word alone is stretched, alone. And in the word walk, there's a bit of variation as we go high. Walk alone. So repeat after me. Till then I walk alone. So and all these lines pretty much start on the same beat. Let's hear where it starts. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. So here it's after beat 1. So 1, my shadow. And in the chorus, all the lines pretty much land on beat 2. Let's hear it. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. So 1, my shadows. So it's on beat 2. Now that's clear, let's sing along with the music. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. Now moving on to the fourth and final section of the song, that is the post-chorus. As I mentioned before, the post-chorus is also a mini section and not a main section. So this is similar to the pre-chorus that we saw before. This has basically 7 lines and is comprising of ad-libs of ah. Let's hear how it sounds. Ah, 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 ah. So the 8th one is a gap. So it's only 7 times and the 8th time there is a gap. This just acts like a connector from the chorus to the next part. So repeat after me. Ah, 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 ah. And all these parts land after beat 1. Ah, ah, ah. So basically on beat 2, 1, ah, 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 So now that's clear, let's sing along with the music. So guys, that's it for this lesson. Hope you all had fun. As always, don't forget to get your karaoke and sing-along tracks from the description below, and comment below if there are any songs that you would like me to teach you next. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep singing.